Okay, let's get this out of the way. I need to make this video before going to bed, and hopefully it posts overnight. As you can see, I'm not wearing my glasses right now. I'm really prepared to go to bed. Also, no, this is not a Netherlands jersey. It's the Philadelphia Flyers, but orange is very fitting today. And we'll get to that if you've seen the headline to this video. Oranje is back. At least I think so. Let's quickly recap this evening. For me, it started actually with, I must say, a welcome surprise with Austria's under-21 winning in Greece. Sorry, Yanis, was a lucky win as far as I saw, but yeah, Austria might qualify for the first time for an under-21 Euro tournament, which is a great achievement. I didn't actually see much of the first half of all of the games. I watched the Goal Zone, and I gotta give it to the Zone today. Today they only showed Nations League, and that's how it should be. And there were many interesting games, and there was Brazil against Uruguay, a friendly that they didn't put any focus on, and the whole thing was the better for it. I saw that Armenia beat Gibraltar 5-2 in Gibraltar. I think it was 1-0 Gibraltar at halftime, and then 4 goals within a short period of time for one Armenian scorer. I'm sorry, I don't know the name. They made it 5-1 and Gibraltar made the last goal. So yeah, the Gibraltar miracle is a little bit over. And then, however you want to call them, Fyrom, Macedonia, Northern Macedonia, the country not to be named, made it 2-0 in Liechtenstein. So they look good of progressing to League C. Speaking of League C, it was yesterday, 2 days ago, when I made my preview of how things are. I said Bulgaria and Norway will finish Norway first, Bulgaria second, and I don't see anyone really threatening. And I gave Norway the advantage, which they still hold. But these were not trivial points. Both played 1-1, so it remains very much tight, and it could be down to goal differential, but I think both will say this was a wasted opportunity. I saw more of the Slovenia-Norway game, where Slovenia took an early lead. It was a nice goal. Norway seemed to be threatening in the second half, from all I could see, but had then trouble capitalizing. I think they had one chance where I don't know how they didn't make the goal. And then Slovenia scored at the second goal, and I was actually quite happy about that. Again, not that I dislike Norway, it's just Bulgaria is a little bit closer to my heart. But it was ruled out for offside by that much. If the linesman has seen that, I mean, he has radar eyes. But was the correct decision, and then Slovenia actually was pressing a little bit more, but Norway made the equalizer and tried to push on to get the winner. That would have given them a huge advantage. Now they have to go to Cyprus with 1-1. Speaking of Cyprus, they got a goal shortly before halftime to make it 1-0 for them. And I didn't see much. I only saw that Bulgaria equalized via penalty in the 89th. Also for Bulgaria, wasted opportunity. I gotta say that. I also gotta say that all teams played in their wonderful jerseys. I like the Slovenia blue one better, but that was a cool jersey, and we probably will see that in Bulgaria. Bulgaria played in their nice red kits, which is actually a kit that I would like to have, and Norway played in their nice kits, where if it wasn't for the neckline, this would be a great Norway shirt. So yeah, it's still neck to neck. The only thing that we now know is that I think Slovenia is now doomed with that result. They have 2 points. Cyprus is sitting at 5, and the 2 others have 10 points. So it's 1 and 2 between Norway and Bulgaria. And yeah, Cyprus holds the tiebreaker, so Slovenia goes down. Sorry for them, but yeah, that's how it goes. League B, we had the game for the Golden Pineapple, as I like to call it, with Slovakia beating Ukraine 4-1. It was 2-0 at halftime. Ukraine made it 2-1. I think it was Konoplyanka. And then Slovakia added 2 more. I was very happy to see Slovakia. It seemingly has now decided that the home jersey is the blue one, and it's so beautiful. I love this shirt. That's a really beautiful shirt. That I hope we see more of that one. Yeah, Slovakia got the win, and now they have a final against the Czechs. As I said before, it doesn't really matter. Maybe now Slovakia has a little bit more confidence. Maybe they can get the win against the Czechs. If it's 1-1 draw, the Czechs hold the tiebreaker. So there you go. That is kind of the problem that we will see actually now, thanks to this tiebreaker, and not that it's goal differential. There's maybe too many games that are already decided. I know UEFA likes this direct duel, and I understand it, but part of me wishes a little bit the goal differential. And speaking of which, I was wrong this morning when I said that a draw will see England second, a draw between England and Croatia will see England second and Croatia being relegated. That's not true. It's a 0-0. If it's 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, Croatia has the tiebreaker, away goal rule, because the first game ended 0-0. It's gonna be an interesting game. I'm really looking forward to that. And I totally forgot that there's also Belgium against Switzerland. Switzerland against Belgium. Sorry for messing that one up. But I am seriously considering only watching that game. I'm not sure if what they will do in the goal zone. If they did it like today, I can probably imagine watching both. But those are the two games that matter. A game that really mattered was Wales against Denmark, and it was a super even game where Denmark scored a counter-attacking goal. I think it was Paulsen. Yeah, I think Paulsen. Right before halftime, and you have the young Welsh team against the meanwhile very experienced Danish squad. Denmark came back out of nowhere, and I pulled it down a lot to their coach, who had done miracles for Malmö, and now the Denmark. Denmark is a pesky team to play against. And yeah, I would say that Denmark in League A sounds about right. There's something right about it. Denmark is one of the bigger European nations, and if I think about it further, I should have a Denmark jersey by now, honestly. But yeah, let's go to the game. Wales was pressing to get the equalizer, because the equalizer would have given them a good chance. I mean, a win would have sealed the group for Wales, a win for Denmark seals the group for Denmark, and a draw, then Denmark would have to win against Ireland in Ireland. Wales was pressing. There was a free kick by Bale that Schmeichel just got out there. I mean, this was a great chance. There was another chance where Bale made a cross in, and the Welsh attacker more or less cleared the ball instead of putting it in. It was difficult, so I'm not blaming him, but yeah. Wales was trying to press, and then Braithwaite makes a wonderful goal in the 86th or whatever, 2-0. Everyone in Denmark celebrating. Even the players and everyone, they thought the game is done and dusted. Me too. And right after the kickoff, Bale makes it 1-2, and we have a frantic 6 minutes or so, where Wales could have made the equalizer to give them a chance, but no, Denmark sees it through. As I said, Denmark going to League A, it sounds right, and I think it's a nation where I can definitely say this is a League A nation more than Bosnia and Herzegovina and Ukraine. Although both deserve to be up there, given the groups, but I think Denmark is another one that clearly should be up there, and we get probably tomorrow Russia, although Sweden, like Croatia, 2 wins, and Sweden is through. And both of them are League A nations, to be honest. Okay, League A. I'm wearing orange. We have orange here. France, Netherlands against France. Unfortunately, France did not play in their blue jerseys. They were playing Netherlands all orange and France all white. I don't get it quite, honestly. I don't like those French away jerseys that they have currently. I guess they wanted to promote the 2 stars of the World Cup winners crest. And I said it before, I think Oranje is back. The Dutch started to control the game and actually had good chances to take a lead. Again, this is now, I have not seen much of the first half, but from what I heard. So they really took the first 20 minutes, they really had complete control of the game. Then when France slightly got back and France kind of tried to take the game towards themselves, it seemed kind of even. And look at the stats. I think that the Dutch had a 91% passing ratio, which is crazy. And right when France thought they have the Dutch score. I think it was a shot by Barber that was saved by Joris, and the rebound was put in by Wijnaldum. 1-0 for the Netherlands. And yeah, it was again the same lucky bounce that they got against Germany in a way. Game was this time played in Rotterdam, which as much as I admired the Amsterdam Arena when it was built and still kind of the Kuip is the better stadium of the two. It has a weird roof, but I think the Kuip is the better stadium because you don't have those walls on the side. It's really a great stadium. And I'm sorry that Feyenoord is not doing as great anymore as they should be. Feyenoord should be a top team. And I really saw most of the second half because in the conference they put so much emphasis on the game. And what I could see is that the Netherlands controlled this game. There was nothing coming from the French. Yes, there were injuries and suspensions, I guess, and I think Pogba was the one that was missing. But still, this is the world champions, and yeah, long tournament. They're probably all a little bit tired-ish. I mean, Pogba said as much. So I get it that they don't want to put it all in, but a draw would have seen them through. But it was all the Netherlands. Oranje dominated that game. And yeah, there was not much coming from France. And in the very last minute, they got a penalty, which, yeah, was a little bit weird because the French defender had the ball, put a little bit too far out, and then De Jong comes in and, yeah, gets stripped. I mean, it is a foul. It's just weird. I can understand if the French guy said this was not a penalty. And then Memphis Depay lobs it into the net. 2-0. The Dutch are back 1 point against the Germans, and they're in the Final Four. Will they get the 1 point? I don't know, but I'm very happy to see Oranje back. I have been missing Orange, wearing orange for the past 3 years or so. I have my Flyers jersey, I have my Dutch jerseys. It really feels great to have the Dutch back. If they're really back, we'll see in qualifying, but yeah, this was the first win over France since Euro 2008, so 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, that the Dutch beat France. And as I said, France still has the slight advantage at the moment. The Netherlands need to get a point in Germany. Might not be the easiest thing to do, but it looks really like a Dutch back, and I'm really happy about it. This was a very good team effort that they put in. Well, let me know what you thought about the games, whether you agree with my observations, and tell me if you think the Dutch are back. Maybe I have to be a little bit more careful. I have to see more because the win against Germany was lucky, but today against France, the lead was at a lucky point, but after that, they really were the better team. Give me a thumbs up if you liked that video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these, and I will talk to you soon. Up until then, bye.